Hi guys, you're very welcome to this channel, NarcsCon. Today we're going to get into what the narcissist means when they say these specific 10 phrases. But if you have any of your own, please leave in the comments for others to read. Today we're going to do some high fivers. We're not going to take it as seriously as perhaps we should. Humor in healing is very good, so I hope that some of the things will give you a little chuckle. If you're at the early stages, you've just been discarded and you're in terrible pain, this isn't for triggering you or to make light of the ordeal. It's just to get your head around the fact that these narcissists just are despicable. They say things and they mean something totally different. But hearing some of these things may resonate with you in what the narcissist did in your relationship. You may get a light bulb moment. It may help you heal. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. But I would just make an announcement. First of all, please. I've been on YouTube here for quite some time, a few years now, and I've never actually managed to do a live question and answer session. And I've always wanted to do that so that you guys can chat to each other and I can actually get to answer a question that you might have directly, and we can kind of become more of a community for a while and speak to each other. So I am getting technical help with that tomorrow. So that's Saturday the 23rd at, let me just check, 5 p.m. GMT. That's 5 p.m. in Dublin. And that translates to 12 o'clock Eastern time in America and 11 o'clock Central time. And then, of course, if we go into Europe, Europe+. So I've tried to get a time that matches as best as possible. So please, if you want to join, bear with me. I might be a bit slow at it, but I want to learn it because I want to meet you at least once a month to answer questions. So let's get into what the narcissist says when they say these 10 things. So the first big whammer I'm going to go into is, I need space. I need space. I need space. This is now into your relationship, maybe 2 years. It's not like you're teenagers or, you've been in a very long-term marriage or something and you're going to counseling. It just comes out of the blue. I need space. So what does it mean? It means I have my eye on somebody else and I need time away from you to convince them that we're separated or going through a bad time, to see if I can embed them and they can become my new romantic partner. The second thing it means is that I'll benefit from this in a few different ways. And the two other ways I would benefit from this are that you'll suffer when I'm gone, and you'll have time to think about your misdeeds and misendeavors when you're not pumping out a lot of supply for me. And you need to readjust your attitude towards me. And when I come back, you have to be a hell of a lot more compliant because I'm very important. You're going to miss me and you're going to damn well feel the pain of my absence. While I'm off gallivanting with how's your uncle or who's your auntie. So the next thing it will do is I'm going to be able to, the narcissist now, I'm going to be able to take my mask off because I'm getting very sweaty under it when I'm trying to convince you that I'm still a good person and somebody of value. So I can take the mask off and I can just get a new one, a fresh one, for when I come back to you so that you can value me more and I can further groom you with the new mask. And that, guys, is what the narcissist, in my opinion, means when they say, I need space. The second one I've got here is, if you've had, which you will have if you're with a narcissist, various different problems in the relationship, and the narcissist, of course, telling you that they're all because of you. So you'll have said, well, they're not all because of me, but being empathic and being a reasonable, normal person will say, well, we should really go and discuss this. Maybe we should go and see a therapist. The narcissist then has some sessions, one-to-ones with the therapist, and comes back to you and says, My therapist says that you have a lot of problems, that you are not good for me, that you are the cause of my upset, and that you're unstable. Now, the therapist may very well not have said that, or the narcissist may have convinced the therapist that you are the cause of the problem if the therapist isn't aware of narcissism and the narcissistic personality disorder. So the narcissist likes this one in particular because they can say it from a place of authority, which is a double whammy for you when they're telling you that you're unstable. It's not just me that thinks it, my therapist thinks it too. Number 3, this isn't working for me. No, this isn't working for me, this relationship. This isn't working for me. That essentially means you've stopped working for me. You've stopped adoring me, believing everything I say. You've stopped putting your own needs on the back burner. You're setting some boundaries, and I don't like this. I don't like having to work for my supply this hard, so this isn't working for me. Number 4, I just wish you were normal. I just wish you were normal. What that means, guys, is you're putting in boundaries again. It's very akin to the one before that this isn't working for me. If only you were normal. If only I could manipulate you as easily as I did in the beginning. If only you were more malleable. If only you weren't so intelligent. If only you were normal. Number 5, your family hate me. You've got to take this seriously. Your family hate me. They all hate me. This means, translated from Narc speak, I can't work my manipulations on your family. Your family see through me. Your family see through the mask. Your family know I'm abusing you. Your family know that the person I present isn't the person I really am. Your family all hate me. 6, why are you spending so much time with your friend? You do know they're using you. I mean, you do see that, don't you? The friend is another one who hasn't been convinced that the narcissist is all that and knows that they're actually all this. A double whammy is the narcissist wants your time that you spend with your friend given to them and them only in the process of isolating you from any other positive influence in your life. So they work on your friend and on you simultaneously to break that relationship up. So your friend is using you is exactly a projection on what the narcissist is doing, but they try and convince you otherwise. 7, you ask the narcissist, is there something wrong? You don't seem very happy. Well, why do you think I'm not happy? And you say, I don't know why you're not happy. Sorry. The narcissist says, you were flirting. I saw you flirting with Jimmy Janga. And you say, flirting? Sorry, flirting? I wasn't flirting. Where did you get that from? Okay. When the narcissist says you were flirting, it's a grooming technique so that when you do go out, you're hyper vigilant about who you talk to. You don't talk to anyone that you might find attractive, and you make yourself small. So it's just part of the grooming technique at a different stage in the relationship, and the narcissist would be doing it in the background. They always think that other people are doing it also. So it is a technique, but they may also actually think that you're flirting because that's what they do. So when you haven't been flirting and they say that, that's narc speak. Oh, number 8. You always kind of feel sorry for yourself, don't you? You know, there's always something wrong with you. You're always feeling hard done by or sorry for yourself. Now, this will be after a week of you slaving for the narcissist, and you take a while to plonk down on the sofa and make yourself a cup of tea, and the narcissist looks at you because you're not up performing for them. They say, what's wrong with you? And then you say, oh, I just feel exhausted. And it's true. You feel exhausted, and the narcissist will come out with that nice humdinger. You're always feeling sorry for yourself or complaining about something. Oh, the next one. Guys, when you're with a narcissist, okay, you don't know what's going on, but you know there's something wrong, but you can't put your finger on it because you haven't been educated in narcissistic abuse. And it's very subtle and it's very covert. But you're not feeling happy. You're not at peace. There's always ups and downs. The narcissist is always throwing their toys out of the cot or leaving you, you know, very dramatic stuff like they're actually leaving a long-term relationship every now and again. And you kind of go, well, to your comfort zone, and you might overeat, you might overdrink, you might do whatever you do to soothe yourself when you're feeling absolutely awful and don't understand why you're feeling awful. You're feeling out of control. You're feeling those feelings. And again, leave it down in the comments. So maybe you are overeating or overdrinking, but my goodness, the narcissist is not going to let you away with that. And they will actually, even though it may be the truth, say, you drink way too much. They're going to put you like in the AA category, even if you aren't. And you look at you, the state, you really are eating too much. You're letting yourself go, and it's all your fault. The very last one I have, this is a strange one. They will do their best to get the most out of you. And this is one that is true, that actually happened. If you pay into my pension, this is the narcissist, we'll save on tax. If you pay into my pension, well, should I not have a pension for myself? No. That's not tax efficient. These are the type of things that narcissists will try and convince you of and say to you. And they'll make it sound really reasonable. And there you could have gone maybe and paid into their pension for however long they were going to stay. Maybe 2 or 3 years. Tough. Off they go to the next supply, and you've just financed their pension for 3 years. Do you think that they're going to give you a refund? They'll have been future faking with that one. So if you've had any unusual humdingers that narcissists have said to you, and you figured out after they discarded you what the things they actually said meant, or they were trying to set you up and get you to do something like sign your house over to them or whatever, leave it down in the comments. Guys, have a very happy Friday. Sorry, I suppose, for the sarcastic humour, but it's the best thing you can do when you get to a certain stage in healing is to take that narcissist right off their pedestal and down where they belong, because they've done some dirty stuff on you, tried to con you and pulled some pretty horrible stunts. So let's translate the truth of what the narcissist means when they come out with cliches that mean something else to everybody else. I hope that was of help. Please join me tomorrow for the live. I really look forward to your questions. If you want to leave questions in the comments that you'd like answered tomorrow to give me a bit of an intro when I go live, please do so, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to click and subscribe and like if you like the video. Thanks guys for everything. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.